Hi, students. So today we're going to talk more about comparatives. I saw yesterday everybody understood comparatives very well, but I saw also a little confusion. So what I'm going to do is to give you more explanation about how to do comparatives. So what is comparatives? Comparatives when you compare two things, okay? For example, in this chart here that you have, we have an adjective. So when you compare something, you use an adjective to compare, okay? For example, the adjective cold. And we're going to compare winter and summer in Canada, okay? So to compare words, adjective that has one syllable, cold has one syllable, nice has one syllable, okay? What we do is we add the word ER, then in front of the adjective, okay? For example, cold, the comparative form of cold is colder than, okay? The comparative form of nice is nicer than. Do you understand? Okay. Because cold ends on a consonant, what we do, we put ER in front of it. Because nice ends in the vowel E, we don't have to put ER. We only add R. Nice, nicer. Okay? For example, look at this. What are we comparing? We're comparing two things. Winter in Canada and summer in Canada. So in Canada, winter is colder than summer. Do you understand? If I want to change it, I would say that I'm going to use the word hot, for example, okay? The word hot. And I want to compare summer and winter in Canada. So I would say that in Canada, summer is hotter than winter. Okay? Do you understand? Chocolate ice cream. Here we are comparing chocolate ice cream with strawberry ice cream. Some people think that chocolate ice cream is nicer than strawberry ice cream. Okay? Nice, nicer than. All right? So for comparatives, if the adjective has one syllable, I add ER plus than. Excuse me. Nice, nicer than. Cold, colder than. Hot, hotter than. All right? But if the adjective has two or more syllables, then if, for example, boring, 2 syllables, expensive, 3 syllables. So if I add ER, the word is going to be bigger. Boringer. Expensive-er. So what it does, you change the rule. If it has 2 or more syllables, 2, 3, 4 syllables, I put the word more behind the adjective. For example, boring, more boring than. Expensive, more expensive than. Okay. For example, beautiful. Okay. Beautiful. 3 syllables. Comparative. More beautiful than. Okay. So if the word has 2 or more syllables, I add more behind the word. Okay. Golf is more boring than baseball. Okay. I can change it. I can use an opposite adjective. I can say that baseball is more exciting than golf. Do you understand? So if the syllable of the adjective, if the adjective has 1 syllable, ER then. If it has 2 or more syllable, more adjective then. Okay? All right. So let's have a look at the termination of the words. Okay? One of the things that happens with a lot of things, with a lot of times in English, is that it depends of the termination of the word. For example, if I have an adjective that has 2 syllables and ends in Y, then I use the same rule as the first one. Okay? Early, 2 syllables, but ending in Y. So what I do is I remove the Y and I add IER. Early, earlier than. Happy, happier than. Okay? He arrived in school earlier than I did. John's looks happier than David. Okay? And another rule is adjectives that has a consonant, vowel, consonant. Consonant, vowel, consonant. What I do is when I'm adding the ER, I double the last consonant. Okay? Big, bigger than, bigger with 2 G's. Hot, hotter than, hotter with two T's. Okay? Russia is bigger than Canada. In my country, August is hotter than January. Okay? When the comparative statement is used to answer a question, it is not necessary to use then if only one person, place, or thing is mentioned. Okay? Which month is hotter, January or August? August. Which ice cream is more delicious, strawberry or chocolate? Chocolate. All right? There are others called irregular comparatives adjectives. For example, the comparative form of good is better. These are irregular. They don't follow the normal rules. The comparative forms of bad is worth. The comparative form of far is either farther or further. They are the same. You can use one or the other. All right? Good, better than. Bad, worse than. Far, farther than, or further than. Okay? I'm going to send you more exercise, more videos. Okay? Maybe we'll watch the video we'll watch yesterday. And also other exercise with different approach. Okay? I'll see you in class.